What's up, everybody? This is Danny looking at the Oppo Find 5 Easy Cover case, and I'm going to be unboxing it today and reviewing this case. And I got this with my Oppo Find 5 on the first run when it was available for purchase. I'm not sure if they're doing that anymore. It was a promotion, but you can find these on their website time to time. It's not listed as of the making of this video, but I think it was under $30. So check their website for further details. So while I'm unboxing this, I'm going to be talking about what this easy cover is. And most flagship phones today have some type of cover case to them. The Galaxy S3, 4, iPhone 5, they all have some kind of case that goes on there that covers the front screen. And this is no exception for the Oppo Find 5. And this also doubles as a kickstand as well. So that is really cool that they have a case like this for the Oppo Find 5. So let's go ahead and take this out of the packaging. And once again, this is pretty nice packaging even for a case. So I'm pretty impressed with the packaging that comes with this case. So let's go ahead and take a look at the case itself. And this is the blue version of the case. And I think they have other colors coming as well. If you look at their website, they have a bunch of vibrant colors that'll come with this. And let's go ahead and take that protective part out of the case so it doesn't crack. And you can see that inside here is kind of a soft touch. It's not cloth or anything. I think it's just a soft touch plastic insert that they put in there. But it does its job for it doesn't scratch the Oppo in my testing for the last 2 weeks. So you can see right there, it looks like a faux leather. It could be real leather, but it's pretty thin. So I'm not sure if it is, but it does feel good in the hand though. It does not feel cheap. And you can see that nice groove in the middle there. That looks pretty cool. And the speaker is cut out too in the back. Really cool. And the camera and the LED flash that's on the back. And it does not hinder the pictures that you take. So that's really good as well. So it's very thin cover case right there. As much ultra thin cases that are out there, that's pretty much what it is. But you can see right there that it folds over, and that is the kickstand part, and we'll go over that later on in the video. So install wise, super easy like any other case. Just make sure that you can put it in either way because the buttons are pretty small. Click down right there and just make sure that you snap it in all the way. And you'll hear a click, and that's it. Pretty easy install. No problems there. You can see that there is a very fine lip that goes over it, but I don't think that will be great for protection really, but it doesn't really matter because the case is going to be closed most of the time, but there is a fine lip that goes over the sides of the phone. So let's take a quick tour of what's going on here, and you can see that the volume rockers are cut out really well, and on that side you just see the hinge part there, and on the bottom, you can see that the case is kind of protruding from there. It's not a whole lot of space there. The case hits the flat surface when it hits. So you will get a little bit of protection from there, but as you can see, it's not very deep. So don't expect tons of protection from this, but I think that it will protect it from cracking if you were to hit it on a surface, but it doesn't look like it's going to absorb that much impact. So just wanted to show you how thin that part was. But that also contributes to the slim profile of this case. Another cool thing about this case too is that when you open the flap there, it turns on the screen and it puts the screen to sleep, which is very, very cool without magnets. Because most of them, like the iPad, smart covers and things like that, they have a magnet on them that do this. But this is not a magnetic latch or does not have any kind of magnets in there from what I know. But it looks like it's working just fine. And you can see right there that the speaker hole right there for the phone is cut out. And it is comfortable when you're talking on the phone. That's no problem at all. And you can see that it's very thin and it feels really good in the hand. And I think you're going to like it because it feels pretty premium. Now, since that side hinge doubles as a kickstand, you can see that it's a little bit bulky on that side, but it does have an advantage because that part can fold down a little bit and it can make it flat against your hand. So it can make it a little bit more comfortable than the other cover cases out there. But just like any other cover case, it does make it kind of bulky. So it's a little bit hard to put against your face, or it's not that comfortable. But you can see here that it has an awesome trick with this case, that it does double as a kickstand, so that's really, really nice. So this Oppo Find 5 has one of the best screens out on the market right now, and you can definitely take advantage of it with this case, because if you're watching a movie or anything like that, you're definitely going to want to do it with this case. Now, here's how it functions. There's no clips or anything like that on there. It just goes off the grip of the actual cover case itself with the soft touch interior that hits against the screen. And you can see that it holds up pretty well, actually, until you get it to a lower angle. If you hit it in a middle angle or even a higher angle, it has no problem at all. But if you were to bring it down some, then it does fall. But you can see here, touch input is no problem on this. And this is the one thing that I was really afraid of, that maybe if I was to push this too hard, that it would just collapse and fall over, or it would just fold in itself. But you can see how hard I'm hitting this, and it is not falling at all. So this mechanism is very, very strong for regular touch input. Now, I'm sure if you were really rough on it, it would fall, but for most touch input, you'll have no problem with that. So people that were afraid of that, don't be afraid of that to buy this case, because it is pretty sturdy when it's propped up. If you're a fan of these kind of covers and you want something that has a kickstand feature on it, I think this is going to be the case for you. So you Oppo Find 5 owners out there, what do you guys think about this case? Do you have one? Do you have any kind of quirks with it? Or are you going to go ahead and buy one? I think it's a pretty good addition. So what do you think? Leave your comments in the comments below, and please subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.